Representing Chile.
Ahmed Al-Kaki of Iraq, Jorge Caranao of Chile.
Representing Nigeria, Thomas Gule.
Jose Carlos Garrida for Chile, World Championship bronze, America's champion time and again. Thomas Kure for Nigeria.
And representing People's Republic of China,
The Asian Games champion, Amir Jafari Aranga. World Championship silver for him. Last time out, his third World Championship medal. And Zhu Yi for China. Another world bronze on his CV. That's Group A in the 65 kilo final.
And they're off to go to the back to finish the last of their warm-up routine, 80 to 90%. Some will do 100% and come out and do that same attempt. Then they'll get warm, jackets, get hydrated, and be ready to come out in less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
So the referees for this final session of the day being chosen now. And they have been.
please welcome the technical officials to the field of play.
And here they come.
Chief referee, Yemen,
Mohammed El Kesh from Yemen, a centre referee, chief referee. The left-hand side referee, Yari Line of Finland. Right side referee from Malaysia, Rosia Mohammed. Technical controller for this final, Ilyana Alaka of Greece. Technical delegate is Fatih Leshahab of Libya. So all set. And the men's up to 65 kilo final. Some really prime names in this.
Yeah. I only got one question. So is that all you got? You go big or stronger. You push harder. Is that all you got? You climb higher, faster. So is that all you got? You put your best and the rest in. No resting. Is that all you got? So you a victor. I only got one question. So is that all you got? Yeah, look at you now. So is that all you got? Take a look at you now. So is that all you got? Look at you now. Is that all you got? Yeah, I only got one question. So is that all you got?
Well, after this, yes it is, and then we're going home for the day. Group A, men's 65 kilo final, Brian Balanza first for Colombia, 177, all the way to Zhu Yi of China, 205. World record of this, 2:21 from Paul Kahinde. Let's see how close they come.
4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready for powerlifting? The bar is being loaded to 177 kilos. Rack height 9. Thank you. The bar is loaded. Calling our first athlete representing Colombia, Brian Balanza.
So Brian Balanza, silver in the Americas Championship last year for Colombia, and he lifted 176 in that, and he's coming here for a lifetime best of 177. And to add to his America's bronze medal that came in 2018. He's from Yumbo, and his coach, Carmen Eliza Zuluaga. Start of 177 then. .184 from Ali Saifi, the lead at the moment. There's a few who he has overtaken.
He's getting strapped in, making sure his hands are exactly where he wants them to be. Nice wide legs to keep himself from moving side to side.
So here he is, going for 177 straight away, which is big for him and a good lift for him. Brian Balanta, that's a nice start.
That really was a great lift.
184 kilos, rack 13.
Just drove it straight off the chest, stopped well, straight up, drove, and locked it out. Looked a little heavy for him. It took him a minute to drive it up, but he did get it.
184, rack 13. Thank you, the bar is loaded. Representing Iraq.
So next to come for Iraq, it is Ahmed Al-Kaki, who we saw most recently finishing 6th in the Fazar World Cup across town in December. He's had a busy time of it. He was 4th in the African Open Championships. Iraq were not at the Asia-Oceania Championships last year. West Asian Games silver, former Asian Youth Games champion, and World Junior silver in his time from Baghdad. And going for 184.
Really focusing. Good thing the coach was there so he didn't hit his head on that bar on the way back.
1 minute.
So 184, just getting his hands sorted again. Back on.
Filling the chest up with air, and he's ready to go.
184, Ahmed Al-Kaki. That's a good lift.
Nicely done.
Impressive.
Brings it straight down, holds it, drives it straight up.
Please, 185 kilos, rack height 14.
Nice job.
Nice, made that work in a very, very nice way.
Thank you, the bar is loaded. Representing India, first round attempt, Ashok.
So now Ashok for India. So gold in the total lift in the Asia-Oceania Championships last year, where he won bronze in the main best lift for India in Pyeongtaek. 6th previously in the Asia-Oceania Championships in 2015 and 5th in the Asian Games in Jakarta last time in 2018. It's 185.
And the bar is out.
Here he is. 185 for a shot. India with a growing team all the time, an improving team, and Ashok is in the lead. 185. Well put home by Ashok.
A little fast on the chest, that's why he got one red. But he pushes straight up and locks it out. Nicely done. And he's so happy. Look at that big smile. Well deserved.
Ashok is ahead and in the clear.
Thank you. The bar is loaded. Representing Algeria,
want people to come.
Hossein Bentir.
Particularly as here comes the reigning African and world champion, Paralympic bronze medalist last time out in Tokyo, Hossein Bentir, with his coach Mohamed Salah Benatia. This is a proper, serious campaigner. And he's going for the big ones. 188 for him. So like Ashok, he's staying with his original mark. A lot of fluctuation elsewhere, but he's sticking with what he thinks he can do. The title claimed last time out, quite gloriously in Tbilisi.
Getting strapped in, gathering his mental. You see him talking to himself, getting his breath. He's ready to take this on.
So Bentir for the lead on 188. He's going for serious marks now. So here he comes, 188, Hossein Bentir. That is a good lift for the lead, and now it's heating up and accelerating.
That was
Wow.
excellent. Flat, straight on the chest, stopped, drove it up. That was really great. His timing was perfect on the way down. His timing was perfect on the way up. Nothing to complain or be concerned about. Well done.
Excellent result.
Thank you. The bar is loaded. Representing Chile, first round attempt, Jorge Cardenal.
So now coming up for Chile is the America's champion 3 times in a row, and the former Pan Am champion in 2015 in Toronto, Jorge Cardenal, the former weightlifter. He won gold in the Veracruz World Cup in April. He is in great form. Jean-Andre Echeverria, his coach, who is on stage with him. A hard taskmaster.
He's strapping himself in, visualizing where he wants to go with this lift. Relaxing, getting prepared.
Here he is, Cardenal, 190. He's not needed to dwell on that much at all, but it is no lift on the press. And that is a big miss in this group.
So if you see, he just about missed the rack. The bar came up almost in a circular fashion back towards the rack, and he just missed it by like 1/4 of an inch. And that is not a straight up attempt, and he's going to get red lights for that. Unfortunate, easy to fix though. He just has to remember off the chest straight up to the ceiling, not back towards the rack. I think I just made a rhyme there.
The bar is loaded. Representing Chile, Juan Carlos Garrido Acevedo.
Another reigning America's champion, the reigning Pan Am champion, and also from Chile, Juan Carlos Garrido. A brilliant campaigner. Most recently in the most recent Paralympic Games, he finished 4th, 2 World Championship bronzes.
And just such a nice guy too. Just says hello to everyone, would help anyone in the gym. Just a really nice fella. Getting strapped in, tightens his weight belt so that he has more air pushing up into his chest cavity. Making sure the volunteers, the coach knows to tighten it nice and tight, the strap.
$191 for Juan Carlos Garrido after Jorge Caranao missed 190 for Chile. Could it be going 1 and 2 now? But in the end, Garrido may have to leave Caranao behind him. Caranao's going to have to make good on his earlier error as Garrido goes for 191. Big lifts coming in here. Good lift coming in here for Juan Carlos Garrido. As the usual pumped up celebration for this great Chilean.
Just straight up in the air with definition. Makes it look so easy. He is an amazing lifter. And he will not be denied. Nice job.
Fabulous. Well, he just keeps pulling up great results. Gold in Veracruz for the World Cup.
Thank you, the
In Mexico a few weeks ago, a few months ago.
Thomas Goulet.
So Thomas Goulet coming now. The silver medalist in the African Championships in Cairo in October. He lifted 192 there. It was his middle attempt, and the rest he didn't get. 4th in the Commonwealth Games. But that African Championship silver, certainly a big peak in his career. And now he wants more of them, thank you very much. Silver in the Abuja World Cup in 2020. He has been at the World Championships before, and he finished 5th in Tbilisi 2 years ago.
1 minute.
Collecting himself, getting prepared mentally. Strapped in, placing his hands where he does repetitively, getting ready to take this out and do some work.
So Koure, Manchester World Cup gold. Silver's elsewhere. Silver in Dubai actually 2 years ago. So starting off 197, which is certainly weighty from his point of view. It's a heavier one than what earned him his African Championship medal, but he gets it and he leads on 197.
Nice touch on the chest, straight up, great hyperextension, with the chest up to the air. Makes it a little faster and quicker, bringing the bar down a shorter distance. Really beautiful. Absolutely beautiful and perfect.
Representing Islamic Republic of Iran, Amir Jafari.
The reigning Asian Games champion for Iran, Amir Jafari Aranga. World Championship silver last time out in Tbilisi. Silver in 2017 in Mexico City, and bronze in between in Astana. The Paralympic silver medalist in Tokyo. From Alborz province, and he means business. Silver in the Asia Oceania Championships last year. That was dramatic in its own respect. He is the former Asian champion. Jafari. Whoa! 197. He means business too. He is making good business.
Wow. Straight down, nice pause, straight up with definition, locked it out, and he knew he had that.
So Amir Jafari Aranga successful. It was silver in the Asia Oceania Championships last time, because gold went to this man upcoming, Zhou Yi of China, going for 205.
Which is more than 3 times his body weight.
The Asia Oceania champion.
It has always astounded me, this bodyweight class, how strong these gentlemen are, lifting 2 and 3 times their body weight. It's incredible.
Bronze in the last World Championships. He is second behind Amir Jafari in the race to Hangzhou, which hots up here. Look at all the names we've seen already. Ashok as well, 185. And as for Paris, Mark Swan of Great Britain is top of that list on 200. So here he comes. Zhou Yi. 205. Just like that. Lovely lift.
That is incredible. I'm not sure I can lift a cup of water that easy. Brings it down, tight on his chest, drives it straight up. No concern or cause for concern whatsoever. Locks it out. That was incredible.
Zhou Yi goes in front by 8. Ahead of Amir Jafari Aranga and Thomas Kure. Kure there first. Kure in second, Jafari third. What an amazing lift by Zhou Yi.
The bar is loaded. Second round begins with Colombia's Brian Balanta.
So Brian Balanta comes now. Zhou Yi, by the way, won the Asia Oceania title by 1 kilo. Head of Amir Jafari Aranga last year. Ashok was third at 173. Park was fourth in that, and look where Park is in this field now. Brian Balanta coming now. 176 is lifetime best. Before today, 177 already lifted. 180 his target now. Balanta for Colombia, the Americas Championship silver medalist in St. Louis a year ago.
And he's getting strapped in, focusing, getting his mind set. He's ready, almost ready to go.
1 minute.
So 180 for Brian Balanta. Leap of 3 sort of suggests that he and his team may feel he's close to his limit. So 180. Balanta. Ooh, he stopped there along the way, and then he completed the press after it. It was a skip and a jump, and he was never, ever going to get that, I'm afraid. 180.
Exactly. Nice on the way down, stops, and just gets a little stuck, and then thinks, let me keep pushing through. Give him a lot of credit for continuing. From a coach's vantage point, you think to yourself, he just expended a lot of extra energy. Might have been better to let them take it off him and now keep that energy towards the third attempt. Yet, for his mind, he knows he has it. So, two different ways to look at that.
So now, going for 188, Ahmed Al-Karki of Iraq. And this would see him climb up into 6th position. He'd match Hossein Betir of Algeria, who got this in the opening round. Asian Youth Games gold. Silver in the West Asian Games and the World Junior Championships. And there's not been some malfunction, by the way, with the sound system here. If you're not hearing any music when they're coming out, it's because they have requested it to be that way, and Ahmed Al-Karki has done that. Was that World Championships in Sultan, as it was at the time, Astana now, where all of the athletes coming out could pick their own piece of music, their own particular song.
1 minute.
Which was a great idea.
It's a wise decision if he feels the music is distracting to request for it not to be on.
So 188 from Ahmed Al-Karki. Well, he's got the press completed. His right hand was leading the way a bit there. And he does not get it as a result. Press sequence against.
That's exactly right, Will. You have an excellent eye. The right side hit first, comes down nicely, nice hold, a little bit of a bounce there, goes up, the right side is leading, and then the left side decides to follow. This is not a good attempt. You have to lock out both together unless there's a classifiable reason. So he'll look at the video in the back, he'll know what he's done, and he'll make that correction for his third attempt, hopefully.
Ahmed Al-Karki missing out that 188. And
representing India, Ashok.
Basically, I believe one of the live video services don't take well to commercial music and songs being played at venues. There are quite a lot of proper big sporting organizations that have fallen foul of that, which is ludicrous. But anyway, that's me off my soapbox. That's why it's not done anymore. It was a great idea. It was an English DJ based in Dubai, actually. Ashok goes for his second attempt, 190. So here he is in the race to Hangzhou for the Asian Para Games. He's nicely nestled in third. It's the top 11 going through.
1 minute.
So Ashok to add 5 on it. And this would send him up to 1 kilo off the top 4. 197 is third place. He's knocking around lifetime best territory. He's got this, 2-1 in his favour. Ashok moves on, but how far can he go?
So he gets that one red on a quick stop. It wasn't quick, but it was controlled. Controlled on the way down, controlled on the way up, and 2 whites is all he needs, and he's off.
Well, the big question for him and his team now is how high will they go if they decide to. So now for Chile, Jorge Caranao is trying not to be left behind, but he's going to have to stay at 190, having missed it last time. Not by much, I thought.
Yeah, let's see what he can do with this now. And this is a hard feeling, but it's only his second attempt. If he makes it, he'll be off to the races with everyone else. He's just got to stay focused and controlled.
Caranao's lifetime best, 195, actually set in Veracruz earlier this year at the World Cup there. That really excellent, enjoyable World Cup at the World Trade Center there. That's where he is in terms of the big race to Paris. And right now, Caranao and Garrido are declaring in the same weight division in that.
1 minute.
So here he comes, and Caranao at 190. Yes, he's there now. 3 white lights for Caranao, and he makes the big step up.
Perfect. Nice stop on the chest, straight up, locks out together. That's perfect. Well done. Nice recovery from a tough first attempt.
So Caranao's 195 in the race to Paris. Caranao 192 for Garrido.
Thank you, the bar is loaded.
2 Chileans in the top 7, never mind the top 8 in terms of Paris qualifying, and only one of them, the top ranked one, can go through. There's still a year to go, and remember, there'll be 8 upcoming World Cups over the next 12 months between now and the Paralympic Games. You have to compete in 2. So not only the case of improving your mark, but you've got to get around a bit. It's always going to be one reasonably nearby, and then another not so much. Bit of globe-trotting required. Hossein Better here going for 193 for Algeria. He's 7th. This would send him 4th within 3 kilos of the medals.
Getting strapped, getting prepared, focusing, making sure he's nice and tight and needs his body set up the way he wants so he can execute this lift. Plenty of time, no rush.
So 193 for Hossein Betir for Algeria to add 5 to his first round mark. Punching through well is Betir. He's got it raised. 2-1 against. Press sequence. There's one for you.
And what a disappointment that is. Here he comes down, holds it tight, straight up, locks out the right side before the left. And that is unfortunate. Always going to get a red on that.
So Hossein Better misses out. Those upcoming World Cups, by the way, Cairo in November, Nakhon Ratchasima in Thailand in December, alongside the World Ability Sport Games, the Fazal World Cup in Dubai at the end of February, Sharm el Sheikh in Egypt in March, Pattaya in Thailand in April, and a week or 2 after Tbilisi in Georgia. Mexico are due to have a World Cup in May, Manchester in June, and then Paris happens. So now, going for a new America's record, 196. Pan Am and America's champion, Juan Carlos Garrido. He is the record holder. No, he's not. Caranao, of course, is. From Veracruz. He might not be for much longer. Garrido looking to overtake Caranao and to better Caranao, and maybe in the next round better Bettier. Garrido, the highest placed man right now, who would not make it to Paris. There's only one way to change that.
And he's getting those wrist wraps locked in, focusing on what he needs to do. He's done this so many times before. Weight belt tight.
1 minute.
Strap across the ankles to ensure the legs don't move. And he's ready.
So Garrido looking for a new America's record, this for 196. This to go within 1 kilo of the medals. And this to leap up properly into the top 6 in the race for Paris. Big moment, 196 for the America's record. He's got the press complete. Juan Carlos Garrido. He's waiting for the lights, and now he's waiting for the flags. Juan Carlos Garrido. Yes! 3 white flags! And he's not waving one. The new America's record regained by Juan Carlos Garrido. He's a fighter. He is a big fighter.
Beautiful. Straight down. Nice and tight on the chest. Straight up. A little slow, but keeps moving. Locks it out. And he knows he's got it. That was excellent. Just excellent.
Vamos! A great volume.
What a champion he is.
Thomas Koure coming out next. For Nigeria, the African silver medalist, and he's burst onto the scene in the past couple of years. African silver in 2022, Commonwealth Games 4th place, which is a good achievement, and that against other weight divisions, 5 weight divisions in the lightweight. Garrido now 6th in the race to Paris, and Caranao off that list. And Koure is 4th. And this would put him alongside Mark Swan, but put him into 3rd. And in terms of this event, improve his position in 2nd. He got to 197 ahead of Amir Jafari Aranga.
And he looks really confident. He looks comfortable, calm, just ready to take it on.
1 minute.
So Koure for 200. And this to strengthen his chance in the medals. But can he get the lift in? Looking to keep that straight. Has he been able? 2-1 against, and it's the press sequence.
Yeah. When we see the replay, you'll see off the chest here on his left side, straight up, and he stops right there and then locks out unevenly. That was going to be a red.
Rack height 15, 202.
Okay.
Rack 15.
He just has to get under it on the chest and just drive it straight up. He can do it, and we hope he will for the next attempt for sure.
He's not even on the press on the way up. So Koure stays at 197. Means he's only 1 kilo clear of Juan Carlos Garrido, but obviously Garrido would need 198 to overtake him.
Islamic Republic of Iran,
So now Amir Jafari Aranga of Iran going for 202, and this to lead into the silver medal position and be 3 kilos off gold.
Jafari is currently third on the ranking list for the best spot.
Jafari, former Asia Oceania champion. Silver last time behind Su Yi, our current leader, but still the reigning Asian Para Games champion, and that title to defend in Hangzhou. Presumably against Xu Yi. Ashok will fancy his chances as well. Those are the 11 who are currently going, all going well. 202, Jafari gets the press complete and gets the white lights that he so desired. Jafari goes into the silver medal position in this World Championship final.
And now, what's going on in the back with the coaches and the athletes? Garrido is thinking to himself, do I stay at 198 and take the chance that the Nigerian will miss, and then he would come into third place? So there's some jostling by the board, and everybody's at that TV watching what is going on and who's making what lift.
Brilliant lift by Jafari Aranga to overtake Thomas Kure.
Second round attempt, People's Republic of China, Zhu Yi.
And he made his breakthrough in winning the I Was World Junior Games in 2008. And just look at him now. Xu Yi, 2-1-3. Only 4 kilos off the Asian record of Rasul Mosin set in the 2014 Asian Para Games in Incheon. 213. He leads. If he doesn't get this, there's a challenge on his gold medal placement. If he does get it, then he might be able to keep it at bay. That's for the rest to decide later. Xu Yi, 2-3. Yes, yeah, for Yi. 213. He leads by 11. He's on the brink of being world champion.
Brings it down, holds it tight, straight up. I don't think he had any thought he wasn't going to get it. That wasn't even in his mind. Excellent attempt. Well done.
Xu Yi leads. 213. Amir Jafari, 202. Thomas Kure, 197.
Thank you, the bar is loaded.
1 round to go.
Representing Colombia,
And Juan Carlos Garrido, 196 for Chile, a kilo off Kure. Caranao is going to be trying to break that America's record in this final round. Garrido is going to try and extend his America's record. Xu is going to try and break the Asian record and everybody else's hearts. Ryan Bolanta, Colombia, going again for 180. Missed it last time. And this to go 9th.
He needs to, when he touches the chest, touch, hold, and drive it straight up. He does not want to have an interrupted path on the way up. That's what happened last time. And he needs to just have that power underneath him and drive it straight and lock it out.
Carmen Eliza Zulaga, the coach with him. America's silver medal last year in St. Louis and Chesterfield, the William Purser Center at Logan University. Bronze in 2018 in Bogota. The man from Yumbo going for 180. Looking to try and get that press complete. How much? That much.
Wow.
Balanza 180. Superb press.
Straight down. Holds it on the chest evenly. Comes up. A little lopsided, but he ends up racking out at the same time, and that's all that matters. Both hands lock out at the same time. Well done. Nice work.
Ahmed Al-Kaki now looking to climb up to 190. He's currently lying in 8th spot, and if he gets it, he would clear Hossein Betir. He would match Ashok's 190.
Representing Iran, Ahmed Al-Karki, third round attempt.
Okay, he needs to get this now. He missed his second one. He really is coming out wanting to attack this and make it happen.
It's going good on the road to Hangzhou. This is the last date in the diary really before that, so whoever's inside the top 11 can expect to be in Hangzhou.
Last minute encouragement from his coach. He's going to collect his thoughts. Breathe deep. Focus on what he wants to do now. Get under that bar, bring it out, bring it down, hold it on the chest, drive it straight back up.
1 minute.
Ahmed Al-Kaki then going for 190. He missed 188. Leap of 2 this time. Stay in his path. He got 184 in the opening round. Al-Kaki for Iraq. And he's got the punch through complete. Al-Kaki got it 2-1 in his favor. He sold it well enough.
He surely did. And that was incredible. Down in the chest, hold it tight, comes up a little crooked, catches up at the end, locks out, and he gets 2 white lights. Good lift. And I think he surprised himself there. Well done, sir.
He got that lift polished off really well.
Thank you, the bar is loaded. Third round attempt, India.
So now, Ashok, there's a bit at stake here. 192 would not advance him above 5th, and at the moment there's no guarantee he would finish 5th. The others are going to try and push him out of the way. But his total lift of 375, he got his first 2. If he gets this, he goes into 567. Currently leading the total lift is Ali Saifi, 544. Esen Kaliev in second on 466. And Jose Abud of the Dominican Republic third on 450. There are 4 in this final group who can get all 3 lifts in to dominate the total lift table. In terms of the legends, Jose Abud has won the best lift and the total lift in that. Ashok, 192, lifetime best territory. He's looking to get the punch through. He's trying to keep those arms stable. He has no exemptions to speak of, so he's got nothing to bail him out. All 3 against him on the press and 2 on the stop.
Yeah, he comes down. Little fast on the chest, and then on the way up right here he just stops and then continues to drive. As we know, you must drive straight from the chest straight up. You cannot stop. Valiant effort, and that's a great smile from a good competitor who tried as hard as he could today.
The referees to press red lights down.
Lift challenge coming. So let's see what transpires from Ashok. The referees watch it back. It used to be the jury, and they go to the marks of what had been voted on simultaneously by the jury and their table. And well, there you go, the buttons are being pressed. That's how it comes through. And it's the same result. And the orange button is the stop sequence, the purple the press sequence. And you saw that from the chief referee, the center referee, Mohammed Al Kershi of Yemen, and that lift challenge has been rejected. So the referees get to vote on it, they get to watch it again, they get to vote on it again.
Just keeping in mind for the coach, he or she sees it from one vantage point. If they don't have a second coach in the back, sometimes it just looks like it was great. And then when they watch the video, when they go home, they realize. And so that's sometimes why you have challenges like that.
An America's record attempt, third attempt, Chile, Jorge Cabanal.
So Cabanal to try and swipe back his record. He's going for 197. He held the record at 195 for the Americas. Then Jose Garrido went to 196 for the Americas record, knocking him at the moment off the Paris 2024 race. Cabanal trying to get back in the motorway, get back in his lane. Cabanal, 197 for a new America's record. He had previously set it in Veracruz 2 months ago. Cabanal 197, he's finding this a struggle and he will not make it. So Garrido keeps the record and he keeps the 6th place and the Chilean place in the race to Paris. Nothing guaranteed in that though with a year to go.
And that was just a good try, just ran out of steam. Really hard when you miss your first, get your second. Now you really have to regroup emotionally, come back for your third. He really tried hard. Good effort.
But not a good lift. Cabanal doesn't reach it. Not a completed lift either, more importantly. 190, he remains on. So Juan Carlos Garrido with the America's record of 168, 196, going here for 198. And this for the World Championship bronze to leap above Thomas Correa. It is the 5th last attempt. Garrido for a new America's record to extend his mark from half an hour ago. This is for 198. He would also take the lead in terms of best lift and go to 585. Ali Saifi leading at 544. And this to go 4th in the race to Paris, even more impressively. So Garrido could go to 3rd here. He could still finish in 5th, however.
1 minute.
Bronze in the last 2 World Championships. Fourth in the Paralympic Games in 2021. 198 to go above Thomas Corey. And the bronze medal position for a new America's record, which is beyond him. He's not going to complete that, but he has had a big boost in his race to Paris. He doesn't make the top 3 this time at the Worlds. He did the last 2 times.
Yeah, just off his chest. First of all, he came down pretty fast. He was fast on his chest, and then he just ran out of steam halfway up. That was a nice try, and he's had a good day here today. He should be proud of his work.
So Garrido, the Americas and Pan Am champion. But this time, there is no medal to add to it. He lifted 185 for that Pan Am gold in Lima, ahead of Luciano Pereira. Actually, by a long way he won by. Edged out by 1 kilo by Herbert Aceituno of El Salvador in the Paralympic Games. Lifted 182 in the 59 kilo final 2 years ago in Belize. Hossein Better, 5th in the race to Paris. This for 198 to leap up a couple of places. He's on 188 right now in 8th. And this to go up into 3rd. So who was 8th ahead of the last attempt last night? Not in this sport. Guillermo Rojas. Last attempt, won the World Championship, the triple jump. So Betir is 8th now. This to get up into the medals, into bronze.
And he's ready.
.198, Better, big moment to get into the medals. Can he complete the lift, get the press up? He kept it moving. He got the press completed. 198, Hossein Betir. Yes! Nothing wrong with that at all. Good lift. And Hossein Betir goes up into the bronze medal position. The defending world champion. And he's 3rd now.
Very nice. Just drove that up. That took a lot of effort from deep down inside. Nicely done. Really nicely done.
200 kilos, rack 12, 200, rack 12.
Great lift. Mohamed Salah. Benata, his coach, with the hearty congratulations. There's no world gold this time, but it is a world medal so long as Thomas Corey doesn't get this. Corey, of course, has his own ambitions. This is for the bronze. Corey in 4th spot now, 197. Corey has never won a global medal.
He's looking calm and cool about it. He's got a different plan, for sure.
5th at the last World Championships, his World Championship debut. He lifted 190 then. Gold then was 194. That would be 6th place tonight. Corey, 200 for definitively the bronze medal. Thomas Corey gets the lift. Was it stable enough? It was! He gets the bronze! His first global championship medal. Thomas Koure, the African Championship silver medalist, now has the world bronze.
And he worked hard for that. He dug deep and he just kept it moving off his chest straight up. He was not going to be denied. Nicely done.
Thomas Koure, 200 to get the bronze. Important point, the 7 who we have seen lift up to this point, none of them have got all 3 lifts in. It means that Ali Saifi leads the total lift on 5.44. 2 to go. Saifi will be out of Group B on the podium in terms of the total lift. Gold, but it could be bronze. These two are battling for the gold. And look at these lifts now. Well, tell you what, Ahmed Jafari Aranga said why not. 202 he's got, a leap of 12 kilos. Either way, it is the silver medal. But it could be the gold, should he get this.
So the bar was not loaded properly, so he had to come off of the bench, back into his chair, while the spotters and loaders are actually, looks like the bar was loaded properly. The rack height was not proper. Good that he noticed that. Now he's reapproaching.
He broke his lifetime best in the previous round. It had been 200. Now it's 202. Jafari is guaranteed his 4th World Championship medal. Silver in 2017 and 2021. Bronze in 2019. Paralympic silver in 2021. This to increase his lifetime best in one go by 12 kilos, 14 more than what it was going into tonight.
And it's out.
Ahmed Jafari Aranga for the gold. It won't be. The world champion is Zhu Yi. Jafari, his 3rd World Championship silver, his 4th World Championship medal overall.
What a great try. What a great try. Just wasn't his day today.
15 kilos, 215.
So 202 he ends up with. He doesn't get all his 3 lifts in. And Ali Saifi now has the total silver at least, or maybe the gold, depending what Zhu Yi does. And Zhu Yi is going for 215 now, which is not the Asian record. It's too shy of it. For this to complete the set, this to win the total gold.
Thank you, the bar is loaded, 215 kilos.
The Asia Oceania champion,
China,
bronze 2 years ago. Zhu Yi, world champion for the first time. Jiangxi province, on the way to Hangzhou for the Asian Para Games without a doubt. Jafari, Al-Kaki, Ashok, Ali Saifi. We should see 2 from each country allowed. So, Zhu Yi, 215 to wrap up the competition. Steady does it. He wins the total lift with this. It's come to be Zhu Yi, the world champion, and also takes a 2nd gold for the total lift. His first world crowns.
And he had a slight bounce there on the right side. That's why he got that press command. However, just perfect, and he gets the 2 white lights and he's off. That was just incredible.
Zhu Yi makes it work, and he is world champion for the first time. A superb competition for Zhu Yi.
Just amazing, absolutely amazing.
He's not liable to forget this for a long time. What a fabulous run of lifts by Zhu Yi, who made his championship debut at the last World Championships 2 years ago. Won by a big margin as well of 13 kilos. And he is going to go for a new world record of 222.
222 kilos.
So the world record attempt is on. And the mark of Paul Kahinde set here in Dubai 5 years ago is under threat. That at the 2018 Fazal World Cup. This World Championships.
He's now calling for 222. People's Republic of China, Zhu Yi. The power lift.
So we're not done. This is the final lift of the night. Zhu Yi winning the world title, winning the total lift, and now he wants to win the world record. Such a clean display from this 27-year-old. From Jiangxi province.
The current world record, 221 kilos, is held by Paul Kahinde of Nigeria. He set it in a place called Dubai in February of 2018.
Jiangxi out in the east of China. Nanchang, Guangzhou among the hotspots. Zhujiang, Jingdezhen.
And he's in the back probably having a little hydration, just taking some deep breaths, really focusing on what he wants to do when he comes out. That 3 minutes goes by really quickly.
Well, this is it.
Zhu
Yi
People's Republic of China,
world record of 222 to beat the mark of Nigeria's Paul Kahinde.
222 kilos, Zhu Yi, China, the power lift.
He's got his focus, he's laying down, getting ready to show us what he has.
Well, the late Paul Kahinde, a great campaigner in his day, the Paralympic World and Commonwealth champion. He was simultaneously in the mid-teens. He still holds the world record. Zhu Yi, 222, seeking to break it. He's trying to get close to it. That was halted on the way up. And Zhu Yi doesn't need to wait to see. The lift was not completed. The world record will stand against the name of Paul Kahinde, perhaps still into the Paralympic Games, which would be a good way of remembering him. He passed away just a couple of months after the last Paralympic Games after illness at the age of 33. Zhu Yi is the world champion.
Valiant effort. Almost had it, but not quite. Nice and tight on the chest, straight up, and he just gets stuck. But continues to even try to lock it out. A lot of credit for that. Nicely done. Great championships for the 65s here.
Zhu Yi, the top man. So he lifts 215, misses out on the world record, and he wins the total lift as well. Great combination for a fine campaigner. Zhu Yi wins, 215 for China. Ahmed Jafari Arenga, the silver for around 202. And Thomas Kure, the bronze for Nigeria, 200. Zhu wins the total lift. The silver to Ali Saifi on 544 for Iran. And the bronze goes to Esen Kaliev of Kyrgyzstan, 466. Victory ceremony is on the way.
welcome the medalists. The medals will be presented by Mona bin Hamid, Dubai Club for People of Determination Board Member. Bronze medalist, representing Nigeria, Thomas Goulet.
Thomas Kure picks up a World Championship medal for the first time. The African Championship silver medalist is now a World Championship bronze medalist. His last attempt of 200, getting him over the line ahead of Algeria's Hossein Betir. Amir Jafari going for gold and almost getting the gold for Iran. This silver medal on 202. It is his fourth World Championship medal, his third silver, Paralympic silver for him in Tokyo. And Zhu Yi, bronze in the last World Championships in Tbilisi, is now the world champion on top of his Asia Oceania title claimed in Pyeongtaek last year. Tried to surpass the world record of the great and much missed Paul Kehinde. Not this time. Maybe Paris. Gold for China.
Congratulations to the
moment in the life and career of Zhu Yi of China as the Asia Oceania champion is crowned the world champion as well. Amir Jafari Oranga the silver, Thomas Kure the bronze. In terms of the Legends competition, Jose Abud of the Dominican Republic will get the gold in that. And the total lift gold as well, and he almost actually stayed in the medals, the total lift, as he did for almost the entirety of the competition. He was in third place until Zhu Yi knocked him out. Zhu Yi wins the total lift on 6.33. It's Ali Saifi, the silver, and 5.44. Esen Kaliev, the bronze, 4.66, and Jose Abud on 4.50 in fourth place. We're back tomorrow morning, more of the rest. You know where we are.